Hello everyone, it's Stella and Tarrant from the Dice Tower, and today we are playing Caveman Rumble. So this game has got a vibe of exploding kittens, unstable unicorns and that sort of thing. A bit of tech there, the cute characters in the card. And what we're going to do as usual, we're going to give you an overview of the game and play through this shorter version of the game and explain more on what the cards are doing.
Indeed. So we are caveman tribes and we are fighting against each other to get the best eggs and dinosaurs to eat. And that's where all of our points are going to come from. It is a colour matching game. As you said, there's a lot of take that in there. You've got stop cards that can interrupt other players' attempts to make you take that as well.
Yes, and this is the prototype version that we have. So, and then we will put the link to the project page in the video descriptions if you are interested in checking out more. With that, let's do the overview. 1, 2, 3. I go first.
All right, so we're starting with picking the first player. Now, if we come down onto the table here, you'll see we each have a starting hand of 5 caveman cards. And we'll simply learn by doing here. So to start your turn, you draw 2 cards from the caveman deck and 1 from the event deck. And this is where we're going to find our eggs and dinosaurs and other calamities. This also determines the length of the game. So once this deck is out, each player will have 1 more turn and then the game is over. You can change the pace of the game by changing the size of this deck. So for this video, we are playing the fast-paced game, much shorter deck. This is called the field, the general field, and then each of us has our own field. And on your turn, you can play any number of cards from your hand into your field. Resolve the text that's on them, if there is any, or simply place the caveman down there. So it is your turn to play.
Indeed. I could also hold back because there is no limit in my hand. Just to see, because there are some steel cards, so I could decide, oh, okay, I just want to see what you play first before I play mine type of thing. But in this case, I still play.
Yes.
I'll play this one at a time. So the blue Cave Hunter card, so cute here, ready to hunt for the tribe's food.
Yes.
And the caveman, which is probably jack of all trades, I would say.
Yes.
And because I play that, I can choose to take, this automatically comes to me. And that is the dino egg, and that is worth 2 points at the end of the game if Tarrant doesn't do anything nasty to it.
Yes, so this is now a completed pile. It comes there because you exactly matched the caveman requirements. But the cards that are under there, they are still vulnerable. I can still attack them, I can change their colour, anything that will make this go back to the field and be back up for grabs.
Correct. And then now it's your turn.
Okay, so first I draw my 2 new cards.
And the event is another dino eggs, and this time it's got green, orange, and blue.
Okay, so I can grab that relatively quickly.
Of course you can.
But I have there's risk of steal. There's lots of risks of stealing, which I'm afraid of at the moment.
So do I. But yeah, I put it up there. But they're only limited steel cards, is it worth it or not, if there are many of them. Anyways.
That's true. All right, I'm going to get in there. I'm going to take, I'll play King Caveman. This is the best of the cavemen, 1 of each colour.
Of course.
Sitting on a throne of stone. And that's enough for me to get these dino eggs all for myself.
Wow.
Yum, yum, yum.
Very good.
All right, I'm going to keep the rest of my cards in hand.
All right, I'll take 2 and then you flip open.
Okay, we have Green Rex. So this is a dinosaur. The dinosaurs are generally tougher to get than the eggs. This requires 2 orange, a green and a blue. And it has an effect. The turn player, which is you, must return a card from your field to your hand.
Oh no! That is a sad moment, but that's okay.
It's okay, you can play it again. But because this is here, the dino egg now goes back into the center.
All right. My turn. I will use this opportunity to play this card on top of Terran's card. place this card on top of a caveman card, and that card becomes this color. So now this whole thing is blue. And that means that this goes back to the middle.
Yes, so instead of King Caveman being everything, it's now just blue, 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 Johnny, blue.
Blue, 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 Johnny, blue.
And the card is actually worthless in that state because you need to exactly match what's on the event card to take it, and none of them require 3 blue. So I need to get rid of this somehow.
Yeah, you can discard your own card. There are cards that does that.
Yes. Also, I think the disappointed look on this caveman's face is appropriate for what's going on here.
Yes. All right, I'm just gonna play this one and then take this one back, and that's it for now. Very conservative play.
And you know there'll be an element of this here. It's the cards can go back and forward quite quickly. So the very end of the game is going to be a domino chain of crazy. I can tell.
It could be. That's yours.
Okay, 2 new cards for me.
Next one is Calamity Event. This turn you cannot play or use cards on the field that have the color blue. Flip the next event card.
Okay, so I can't do anything with blue.
Oh,
There's another event.
Each player chooses a card in their hand and gives it to the next player. Oh no! I don't want to give you any of these.
Yeah, I like my cards. That's alright, we'll go
Okay,
there.
there you go. As it turns out, we swapped the same.
I got a slight level up because I got an action on mine now. Alright, this one gets discarded because that's just a once-off effect. No extra one gets drawn this time, but this one's still in effect. So I can't play blue. I will play Cave Baby. And I'm going to start doing some take that. I'm going to play a steal on you.
Unless if I stop.
Unless you stop it. So you've got the opportunity to stop. There's even stop and snatch, which will let you both stop it and then play it back on me. So I've got to be wary of these things.
Discard one card. So you need to discard one card.
And it would let me steal a card from you and
No,
add
I'm
it
not
to
going to
my
stop it.
Okay. So I will discard one card. I'll discard this one that you
Oh,
gave
great.
me. And then I'm going to steal your orange. So you lose your dino egg again.
So sad.
But we'll leave it with that. So that's my turn. This event is over. Discarded.
Yeah, let's flip another event, please, shall we?
Another event. This turn you cannot play or use cards that have the colour green. And flip the next event. Big Dino. So Big Dino, the turn player has to destroy a caveman with 2 colours in their field.
I don't have it. Yay!
You don't have one, so
lucky.
nothing happens there. But you still can't play green this turn.
Yes. Now, what I'll do is I am going to break the rules again. So I'll play this one because this card is unaffected by event card, which
Very
is
good.
the perfect timing, and it's got 3, and I decide I will take this one. Thank you very much.
Okay. Alright, is that your whole turn?
I decide that I'm going to stop there.
Righto.
Yeah.
I will draw 2.
And the event is
4.
every player will draw 1 card from the main deck for each color they have on their field. So you have 3.
Yes, even with all of these being blue, I have 3 and you have
Yeah.
3.
Okay. So you can take the first 3.
Yep.
We have next 3. Got lots of cards in my hand now, and so do you.
Yes, a lot of cards here.
Yeah.
As we come towards the end, because again, we're playing the fast-paced game, there's only a few turns left here. Once you've drawn that and resolved it, we'll each have 1 more turn. I am going to start by playing the Atomic Fart card. So what it is discard 1 card, and you may destroy 1 card on the field. I have to give you the opportunity to potentially stop it.
Stop! Stop the activation of another player's card. This card can be played at any time.
Okay, I really need to make this one work, so I'm gonna mega stop it. There's 1 mega stop in the deck. You can't come back and stop over the top of that.
Alright, discard it. Now,
Okay.
to do it.
So I discard one card and destroy a card from the field. Normally I'd destroy one of your cards, but this color over is really in my way. So I'm going to actually destroy that. Now I've got my multicolored King Caveman back. I'm going to play Jank, whose effect is to draw one card and who is wild.
Yup.
And now I've got what I need for Big Dino. This is 2 of each color. So these guys go into a completed pile. Very big completed pile. Then I'm also going to play Cave Clown. So this one is worth 2 greens and the card cannot be removed from your field. That will do. I know I'm only going to have one more turn left in this fast-paced game because you're going to reveal the last one of these on your turn.
That's true.
It's going to be a big final couple of turns.
Ta-da! All right, here it is. My second last turn. This is going to be last big turns because we've got lots of cards in our hand and we can play as many cards as we want.
Yes.
And just for fun, I will put an orange into your Caveman King, whatever that is.
Right, I can't allow this. I'm going to have to. I'm going to try to stop and snatch this one.
Oh no!
So if you can't or don't stop over the top of this,
yeah,
I get to color over, well, a card of my choice.
Oh no! All right, I better stop that one then. All right, I'll stop that.
Okay, and I will play another stop over the top of that. It's a stop and snatch, but I'm not going to snatch the stop and play that. It would end up in a loop that was negative for me. Essentially, just counts as another stop.
Yeah.
Stops that stop.
All right, fair enough. That all gets discarded.
Except for the color over, which
That's
because
right.
I snatched it,
No, no.
I now get to play that. Now, I could play it over the top of one of yours and you'd lose these eggs, but it would actually be beneficial to have 2 orange at the moment.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm going to colour over my own Cave Clown and hopefully get the chance to grab those green racks.
Looks so sad.
He's happy though.
Orange and sad.
This time he's happy.
Yeah, okay. All right, knowing that Tarrant has that, it's time for me. I mean, this is like the best time ever, right? So I'll try to get this one 2 oranges and 1 blue and 1 green. And then I'll put the card that will, actually, what I'll do, let me just fix this green and then I may add 1 card. Let's just pretend that I play the blue one first. You may add 1 card from the discard pile to your hand. So I will try to gain this mega stop. Just in case Tarrant does anything nasty. And then that makes me qualified for the green racks, I believe. Yes, it is.
Yes.
So he comes here. Remember, I've got mega stop that you know of. And then I will play this egg pen. At the end of the game, if this card is on your field, for every egg card you get plus 1 point to your total score. I'll play the flyover. Place this card on top of a completed pile, and that pile cannot be affected by other cards until the start of your next turn. So my next turn would be the last turn of the game, so that's okay.
Protects me from attacking it during the...
This is a 6-pointer, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. I think I'm going to just stop there because I've got one more turn and I think I've got the opportunity to potentially sabotage whatever Tarrant's playing. I think.
All right. My final turn. I'll draw 2 cards from the deck. I will play Wild Cave Warrior. Counts as a wild colour. I will play Dino Cuisine. This is the dinosaur equivalent of the egg pans. That'll give me 1 extra point for each dinosaur that I have. Okay, then I'll play Cave Baby from my hand.
Ooh, Cave Baby.
Now this doesn't give me the combination I need. Now I'm going to play Swap. So hopefully this will allow me to swap one of my cavemen with any other caveman. So are you going to stop that?
No, I think I'll let you do that. This one is protected. This is what the most important thing, but we'll see what you'll do.
Okay, that tells me you're either, it tells me you're either not too concerned about me doing a swap here, or maybe you have no stops, except I know you got that mega stop. So I think you're not too afraid of what I'm doing here. So I'm going to I'm going to swap these ones out, like so. So you now don't have the combination you need for these dino eggs, but I do have the combination I need for this dino egg.
No!
Okay. I have one card remaining, and that is the end of my turn.
That was your stop card then.
We'll see.
Okay. I get to draw 2 more cards. Da da da! And I will play this to start. I will play this one, Cave Rider. It lets me also to draw 2 cards and then discard 1. Right? And that actually takes me...
Gives you exactly what you need.
Exactly
for that
what I
egg.
need. Woohoo! Oh, my flyover should be gone, but you don't get another turn anyway, so that's okay. Alright, I'll play a wild card. Place this card on top of a caveman card, and that color becomes this color. Wow!
Right, I'm going to try to stop and snatch that one.
Yeah, well, you know I've got the mega stop.
I know you got the mega stop. I really wanted to try to avoid giving you those dino eggs. So there you go. You've got the dino eggs.
And that's it. I'm not playing. There's nothing else in there that I score me points. I'll let you have it, Tarrant. You never know.
I know, all right.
Okay.
So that brings us to the end. So now we count up the points, and all the points come from our event cards that we've taken, plus these end-game bonus effects. So I've got 10 points on here, plus 1 for each dino card I got, so that's 11.
And I have 6 plus 3, 9, 11, plus 2.
Plus another 2 because you have 2 eggs, so 13.
13. At the end of the game, this card on your field, for every egg card, you get plus 1 point. That's it.
So there we go.
That is Caveman Rumble. I can just imagine somebody in wrestling is like, and somebody, a character called, and here comes Caveman Rumble. In the south corner, what is it? What do they call it? In the blue corner.
Blue and red corner.
Blue and red corner usually. And here comes Caveman Rumble, and Tarrant's like, with I don't know.
So there, as you can see, it's a competitive game there. It's got a lot of take that elements. You really need to keep those stop cards and use them at the most critical moments that will help you retain your big points. The flyover is also really important as well.
There's a bit of a strategy as well, when to play certain cards, or do you hold back on cards, you play it. As
we mentioned, that was the fast version of the game.
Fast and Furious.
There are many more event cards, and you will always go through the full event deck. So you'll have more time to play more events, more dino eggs to chase after if you play the full game. You also add some more cards, more steals and stops and skips. Skips are a card we didn't see as well. It skips someone in the turn order. You add those when you start playing at higher player counts. And the game does play between 2 and 6.
And again, this is a prototype copy, so what you see is not final. Artwork's not final, although I really like the art, but the rules are not final, and hopefully you can check it out. I put the link in the video description below, so do check it out if you are interested. And if you enjoy it, it will be really helpful if you could please hit the like button, comments, every single one's really help us, and subscribe to the Dark Tower if you like, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.